Okay, let's see if my game crashes again. Okay, now that we're back in it and not having my game crash. Land at the Mass District, yes. When I do this mission, I should be level 25.
If it were not for the lodge, I think I would avoid this city. It is all just too much.
Have you paid a visit to Miss Castler in Aquila City? Yes, of course. I'll see that it is returned to her in one piece. Well, perhaps minus a few shavings. Now, I just need a moment to analyze this and synthesize an audio response to our friend here. Right, so we'll feed in a sample. Now the program will incorporate the genetic and chemical makeup of the sample, extrapolating the size and structure of the original tree. This was put
I do appreciate that not every meter of land is plowed under to build this city.
Jesus.
This tree is far too grand for such a fate.
Best hope for a positive solution to this mess. So, we now have a simulated response to our tree. All that's left is to play it. Oh, I'm quite certain you couldn't achieve the necessary register. Far too low for human vocal cords. I've been forced to listen to this SSNN kiosk chatter incessantly this entire time. I think
Oh, I gotta go to SSNN.
We don't have time to go through the proper channels, but if you can find a term,
Okay.
I have no doubt that you will.
Alright, so I have to upload it at the SNN terminal, which is... where is SNN? SSN. I think that's SSN, but I could be wrong. I think I'm gonna try to go to the commercial district to see if I get closer, because I don't have to take the train. I don't know why it always wants you to take the train. I guess it's because it registers that it's the fastest way without like TPing like the way I did to get there. Just probably stop running around with a shotgun.
I am glad there is still a reliable source of news in the settled systems, though it often travels significantly slower than light.
I can't even hear the fucking people talk because of goddamn Alejandra. Or Andrasia. I don't know why I said Alejandra. It's fucking Andrasia.
We've done it! I'm already seeing reductions in the strength of the vibrations. The tree is calming down. I can hardly believe that worked. I don't know. We've been in uncharted territory this whole time. That doesn't stop now. With the immediate crisis hopefully over, I can slow down and review everything we've learned. And certainly, I'll be keeping a much closer eye on our friend going forward. And you have saved this tree and advanced our scientific knowledge of our environment. Noble work across the board. You have my gratitude and that of every citizen in New Atlantis, though they don't know it.
Dang, 6,300? And I got an achievement that says Elite. Oh, that's just reached level 25. Okay. Oh, there it is. Deception. 10% stronger will automatically surrender to piracy demands. Enemy contraband scans are 10% less effective. So 20%, so that would be what, 30%? And 60%, and then 110? If I'm doing that math correctly, or maybe it's just only goes up to 50%, which is kind of fucking ass. I can detect more and get more ships, information. I can scan any moon and planet within 16 light years and have a 30% chance of discovering a trait. I mean, that's really good. Ship's top speed, 10% faster. While boosting, all enemies disengage the player and can only reacquire them as a target after they stop boosting. That is actually really good. Ships hold way more capacity for shields. They'll occasionally resist 100%. Alright, but I would like to get this up, so I will, I guess, destroy ships. So we'll just hold on to that. My persuasion's fine, because I can just drink a whole bunch of stuff before it actually, before I talk to him. Plus I have precognition, or whatever the heck it's called. Okay, so the War Relics one is talking about, I mean, this is the same quest line as the Terramorphs. This is the one where the ship was stolen, and then I need to go to Neon, which is where we need to go for our main mission. This is going undercover in the Crimson Fleet, so that one's probably going to require a lot of persuasion type stuff. And then this one is, oh, this is the one I got from a kiosk where I go in for an interview. Okay. But wasn't there a mission that I had that was like, go to a hotel and give the guy like some like liquor for like the daughter? Is it one of the mission, or is it one of the activities? Is it this one? I can't remember. Alright, I'm just going to, you know, let's go, let's change things up a bit. Let's go deep undercover. Oh. Oh, okay. Please don't tell me it's just gonna put me on my ship and then tell me to go to a different planet. Because if so, I don't know why I would ping the fucking train. Fucking hate that shit. I don't know why it does that. It is so fucking frustrating.
Always a satisfying moment. Return to your ship.
Oh god. Oh, a level 100 ship. That's what it is. Oh my.
Welcome, Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
I've been in this solar system before of Sol. I don't know.
Docking site.
I've never seen this fleet before. Hey, buddy.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? All right. This way, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Hello.
Yes?
Oh yeah. This place looks pretty nice. Oh, this is a robot chamber. Anything I can steal. Doesn't even look like anything worth.
I'd like to brief you on the mission, so please, pay attention. Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDev. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer.
Oh, United Colonies native. I'm here to do my
Excellent.
part.
Then let's get right to it, shall we? This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDev's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. That's classified. Suffice to say that the smuggler who was previously holding it will be spending the rest of their life in prison. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second
Where
in
did you
command,
come
Lieutenant
from?
Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
So, what are the rules then?
To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good. I don't want promises. I'm just asking you to think. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. Dismissed.
She's he's saying that I can't go into every situation guns blazing, but if I'm gonna be a part of the Crimson Fleet, it's like, these guys are pirates. What do you think? They come in and be like, excuse me, we're pirates. Can I have your stuff?
Howdy.
Like, I don't understand.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
Basically, you want me to steal from thieves.
Rationalize it however you like, but that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Security. There's some incriminating that I don't even know how I got the security trait, but okay.
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be a credit farm right here. Credits, now you're speaking my language.
Commander Akande came up with the idea. He was concerned you might not help us simply because it was the right thing to do. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed. Let me know if you need anything else.
Hey.
I feel like we've been to Sidonia before. Oh yeah, that's just the elevator. What the hell? Phobos. Oh, they're by an asteroid. Got it. Yeah, Sidonia's Mars. So wait, these guys are just chilling, like on the outskirts of Mars, and whatever. New data. Why is there new data? What new data? There is no new data. Earth. Hell. Ah, okay. I was gonna say, is Earth actually gonna be like shaped like Earth? Yep. There's all the Earth stuff. Yep. Cool. Yep. Saturn's got a lot of moons. Jupiter, Neptune, Pluto. And what's this one? Uranus? It is Uranus. Oh, I got to report to Hadrian at the Red Devils headquarters too. So I might do both them missions. Terramorphs are appearing faster than ever. I mean, me personally, I think somebody's...
to see these famed Red Devils in combat.
What I was gonna say was, I think that somebody's controlling the Terramorphs, or at least controlling like their spawn points. I don't know how to further explain it than that. Like maybe somebody's creating them or something. And they come from like a tiny seed or an egg. And the dudes just like get underground and plant it or something.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
Houses, I'll never forget that you helped us finally catch that. Careful out there.
I don't understand why people have certain accents. You think a whole planet would have the same accent, but...
No, Mars is nothing.
Alright, just to make sure nothing happens, we'll quick save. Oh! Here's what I need to do, because I just remembered it. Okay, let's get... 20% persuasion chance up, and then what I'll also do to help me out is master persuasion, 50% increased chance. Is that my first max level? Oh no, I think. I mean, yeah, it actually is my first max level. I'm surprised I didn't get an achievement.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
If the Trade Authority is not interested, that says a great deal.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak a kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
So I would have to bribe her. What if I just blow your brains out and ask someone else? Nah, I'm an industrialist, so if the deal goes through, you're certain to get a cut.
You got a point there, love. All right, I'll take a chance.
Just demand the extra credits up front next time. These games are juvenile and tiresome.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, hello.
I forgot the freaking gravity on this planet. On Mars is, you know, nowhere near like the other ones.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it.
I see no good reason why we should have any extra dealings with the likes of...
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. What do I need to do here? Write you an instruction manual? You can do this loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want my goddamn money, and I want this guy to remember who he screwed over. Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
It is your civic duty to report any unauthorized mining to Sidonia Security.
I used to think having a psychologist on staff was ridiculous. After all this, it's a good idea after all.
Oh, I didn't get up there? Fuck! Residential? Thought he would have been walking around the miners area. Okay.
Please move to avoid injury.
Something I can help you with? Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? What? Play what games? Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Alright, yeah, he's just...
Hey now.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy if he keeps playing games.
Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Oh.
My persuasion wore off.
You mean that? I told him I'd pay up
Yeah.
next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Clearly, this man has never seen how hard I can squeeze.
What games? Why are you doing?
Alright, so let's see, since I maxed out my persuasion, let's see how easy I can get this done.
I hadn't
There we
thought
go,
of that.
just one. That's all it takes.
Maybe if I rounded up some of my buddies, we could hit him when he wasn't expecting it. Huh? Yeah. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the...
What is it? Subterranean particle detonation.
Simple.
Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3.
Oh, is something about to explode?
1.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody got hurt. That when I came in, it was like 500 some hours without incident.
Important work in the gas.
And then now it's 0. Yep, somebody got blown up 10,000%.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, If you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
If you are free.
True. 8,300. Yeah, let's go outside, Andrasia, and I'll talk to you. I just don't want any random passerbys to start talking, because usually it's the other way around. I want to listen in on people nearby, and then Andrasia just starts yapping.
I have something I wanted to say. But I confess I am afraid of how you will react. I am reluctant to put that to the test. But it is necessary that we are honest with each other. I know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. But Constellation means something to us both. And I must be honest about why. The little I have spoken of my history has been nothing but truth. I worked with smugglers. I have caused my share of pain and suffering. What I have left out, until now, is that all of that was done on behalf of House Varun. My people. My family.
Ah, so you prayed towards that snake god. The space snake.
They have retreated from open relations with the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective, but they still exist. I was born in the great city of Dazra and raised with the teachings of Jinan Varun. I underwent the rite of Krejar when I came of age. I am of the promised, those who know the truth of the Great Serpent and his inevitable return.
I hope this isn't one of those now I have to kill you
Your ability to
scenarios.
find the humor in a situation is remarkable. No, I will not kill you for knowing, but you must understand that this is privileged information. Several years ago, I intercepted requests from Constellation to access Varun's space, speaking only of exploration. I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing as a former smuggler looking for a new purpose in life.
Look, as long as you gave up, I don't care. But if you still sending back information and still wanting to be a part of them, it's like, might gotta kill you.
I am pleased to have fulfilled that wish for you, I suppose. But certainly not everyone shares that view. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted to access secure records within Constellation's archives.
Oof.
Vladimir and Sarah were waiting for me.
Stealth. If it were me, I wouldn't have gotten caught.
I thought the same. And yet there they were. I was horrified. My failure would be reported to the High Council, and the penalty would be severe. I suppose that is one way of looking at it. Sarah has not asked me much about House Varun, but the information I sent them could be seen as valuable to her. You and I have spent so much time together. It has been increasingly difficult to keep this from you. And I am sorry for that. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. But it was the right thing to do. I can feel that.
Yep, that's cool.
You have no idea what a relief that is. Thank you for trusting me.
I just realized she has a raccoon on her thing. She has a raccoon, a knife going down, the blaster, and the stealth thing. No way I haven't noticed that. There's no way they actually put the skills that they inhabit on their you know, on their frickin' on their shoulder pad, I guess. I don't know what was causing me to short circuit like that. Search for evidence, that's just a side quest. Europa.